What's good, gang? Back with the homie Nick, Fat Electrician. This is my second short for the day. Look, I believe this is a military review. Yo, I just a couple people, just a few people. I'm gonna say a few people, not a couple. I'm gonna say a few. Was saying, bro, you need to do some videos on the Air Force. Like show the Air Force some love. Nick got some videos on the Air Force guys. Let me know what videos. Let me know which videos y'all want me to see Air Force wise. I'm gonna check those out. I'm just clicking on what a lot of you guys been recommending, and then I'm just doing these in order, and then sometimes I just do a random. So let me know which videos y'all want me to do on the Air Force. Anyways, we here with Cav Scouts. I don't know if it's Cav Scouts or CAV Scouts, but it's not all capitals, so I guess it's not CAV. So Cav Scouts. Learn me something, Nick. Let's see what the fuck a Cav Scout is. Let's rock.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the Cav Scouts. This episode is brought to you by Heather, who wanted to give a shout out to her son Brandon, who's currently in SF selection for the Army, trying to become a doctor grunt.
Wait, what? SS. Oh, hold on now. Y'all know I'm trying to learn these damn MOSs, these terms and these abbreviations. So
okay, fine. We'll talk about the Cav Scouts. This episode is brought to you by Heather, who wanted to give a shout out to her son Brandon, who's currently in SF selection for the Army.
SS collection. What is that? Is that something service? SS selection.
This episode is brought to you by Heather, who wanted to give a shout out to her son Brandon, who's currently in SF selection for the Army, trying to become a doctor grunt. Anyways, back to the funny hat gang. Ladies and gentlemen,
don't fuck with Doc. Hey, whoever's watching this, when Heather's son is in that field, don't fuck with him. If he's Doc, don't fuck with him. They gonna knock your head off, bro. Just leave Doc alone.
Selection for the Army, trying to become a doctor grunt. Anyways, back to the funny hat gang. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cav Scouts are the CrossFit of the United States Army. I don't mean that negatively, I just mean they do a little bit of everything, and they're really fucking loud about it. Never will you have to ask the question, hey, are you a Cav Scout? Because you'll probably hear them yelling, if you're not Cav, you're not shit, before you even have a chance to ask. Which is
okay, Cav is short for cavalry. Right? Okay.
You'll probably hear them yelling, if you're not Cav, you're not shit, before you even have a chance to ask. Which is fine, I still love them. I only love them because they're on my side. Thank God. To understand the Cav Scouts, you have to understand where they come from. Cav being short for cavalry, which is a soldier on horseback, like
these motherfuckers is bro. They look like they are out of an old film. And look, they look like the ghost of the big dog cavalry. Like, and they rise at a certain time every year and come attack during war and just attack every fucking body. This man, look at this man. This man got the 6-shooter in his fucking hand, fucking reloading with the goddamn thumb. Look at this shit.
And the Cav Scouts, you have to understand where they come from. Cav being short for cavalry, which is a soldier on horseback, like this. If you don't know, a scout is traditionally a soldier that would sneak ahead of the conventional forces, get eyes on the enemy, and report back with intel. This is where
okay, so the scout sounds like a spy. Sounds like a spy.
Come from. Cav being short for cavalry, which is a soldier on horseback, like this. If you don't know, a scout is traditionally a soldier that would sneak ahead of the conventional forces, get eyes on the enemy, and report back with intel. This is where
okay, so the cavalry were spies on horses. They'll leave the big group, go ahead, do the spy work, and come back and give the intel on what they need to do and how they need to attack and help with the strategy. That's what I got from that little bit, Nick.
Traditionally a soldier that would sneak ahead of the conventional forces, get eyes on the enemy, and report back with intel. This is where the Cav Scouts originated. And they pay respect to that history by wearing the Stetson and the spurs. They're also known for drinking.
Yo, that's so fucking crazy. I remember this years ago. I had to be like fucking 22 or some shit like that. And I was at the Army Navy store and I saw these military boots with spurs on it, and I just thought it was like some custom shit that they just put together. Maybe there was one soldier who just was like a fucking cowboy back home, and he wanted to put these on his boots to remind him of home. That's so, yo, it's so, y'all know I never figured that out. I never, all those years have passed, about 20 years have passed, and I never knew what it was like in passing. I'm just walking, I'm like, what the fuck, boots? Like, troop boots with spurs on it? Okay, I don't know. I guess it's a motherfucking cowboy. And I just kept on moving, bought my BDUs, my little shirt, and got the hell on. But that's crazy. Now I'm learning 20 years later what the hell the damn spurs on the back of the boots mean. That's
They pay respect to that history by wearing the Stetson and the spurs.
Look at them. That's what I saw, bro. That front pair. That's what I saw. I was like, what is this? Now I know. God damn it, Nick.
The Cav Scouts originated. They pay respect to that history by wearing the Stetson and the spurs. They're also known for drinking their infamous grog, which is apparently Beck's and Rip It. I should probably just end the video here. In conclusion, if somebody's crazy enough to drink this shit, don't fuck with them. Okay, no, seriously. So how does a soldier on horseback fit into modern warfare? They don't. So back in the Vietnam War, they would actually kind of function as a mobile infantry. They would literally get flown into a live battle on a helicopter and get dropped off right in the middle of it.
Wait, what?
Crazy enough to drink this shit, don't fuck with them. Okay, no, seriously. So how does a soldier on horseback fit into modern warfare? They don't. So back in the Vietnam War, they would actually kind of function as a mobile infantry. They would literally get flown into a live battle on a helicopter and get dropped off right in the middle of it. There's a great movie on it called We Were Soldiers. You should watch it.
Whoa. So wait. Stop lying. Y'all gotta stop fucking lying to me. You telling me while there's a battle going on, the Cav Scouts are being flown over the battle, and these motherfuckers is parachuting out or dropping from a rope out of this fucking helicopter or plane with a Stetson hat, military boots with spurs on it? That's not what y'all telling me. Is that what y'all telling me, or are y'all gonna tell me, nah, I mean, Nolo, they didn't really wear the hats like that or the boots jumping out of the helicopters, but essentially, I mean, you can say, did they jump out of a damn helicopter with a Stetson hat on, military boots with spurs, and 6-shooter pistols in the middle of a battle? Is that what you telling me, bruh? I'm trying to picture that. I am really trying to picture that. Tell me, is that what Nick is telling me? I think it is.
On a helicopter and get dropped off right in the middle of it. There's a great movie on it called We Were Soldiers. You should watch it.
We Were Soldiers. God, remind me of that, y'all.
Now, somewhere between Vietnam and now, somebody made the call that Cav Scouts should just get to do whatever the fuck they want. I know that because they have all the cool shit from other jobs that's consolidated into one job. They get to use all the cool shit the infantry uses, like the 50 cal, the Mark 19.
Bruh, nah, y'all are, I hope that these are actual Cav Scouts in the pictures, because they have on the regular tactical gear. They have on a helmet. They have on... Y'all not about to tell me these motherfuckers is wearing Stetson hats and spurs on their boots and shooting 50 cal machine guns off of tanks. That's not what y'all telling me. Because y'all wouldn't tell me that, bro. Y'all wouldn't want me to believe that. Is that what's happening? These motherfuckers so brave, they going out there with fucking Stetson. That motherfucker bulletproof? Tell me something, y'all.
They get to use all the cool shit the infantry uses, like the 50 cal, the Mark 19, aka a machine gun that shoots fucking grenades. They get their own mortar crew.
Oh, shit.
19.
Yeah, that's right.
AKA a machine gun that shoots fucking grenades. They get their own mortar crews. Oh yeah, and they get their own fucking tanks. But that's not a tank, it's the Bradley fighting vehicle. It looks like a fucking tank to me. Oh yeah, and they get the cool Wiley...
Let me say this. The common person, like myself, any machinery that participates in war, that has the chain that goes around the wheels, is a tank. It's a fucking tank. That's a tank. You ask anybody if it is $1 million question, it's a tank. Nobody's going to say whatever the hell he just said it was.
They get their own mortar crews. Oh yeah, and they get their own fucking tanks. But that's not a tank, it's the Bradley fighting vehicle.
Yeah,
It looks like a fucking tank to me.
Right.
Oh yeah, and they get the cool Wile E. Coyote suits that the snipers have. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, there's a giant pistol. Cool Wile E. Coyote suits that the snipers have.
That's fire. I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on. This is different. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. Hold on now. Bear with me. Going through these shoes. Don't you run. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay. Damn, my bad, y'all. Fuck! Wrong shoe. Wrong shoe. Doesn't this remind you of that? Doesn't this remind you of that? This is a shoe, y'all. Cactus Plant Flea Market. Nike Dunk. Low. I don't know. I thought that just looked real familiar. All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, there's a giant pissing match between the Cav Scouts and every other combat MOS. But in particular, the Infantry. Now, if you get the Infantry and the Cav Scouts on the same battlefield, it just turns into a giant game of who can stack the most bodies the highest. If you've seen Lord of the Rings, it's like the dwarf and the elf competing for who gets to kill the most things. But you have to remember, these are scouts. They're supposed to be there first. So there's always a possibility by the time anybody else gets there to help, scouts are just sitting there playing Jenga with the remains they stacked. God damn it. I told you how this is supposed to go.
Wait, hold on, bruh. Shut up, bruh. Shut up, bruh. Again, I can only picture them with them hats and them boots on. And you telling me these boys giving the infantry a run for their money? Them boys is battling each other on how many bodies they can get stacked up. These boys vicious like that? What the fuck?
Possibility by the time anybody else gets there to help, scouts are just sitting there playing Jenga with the remains they stacked. God damn it. I told you how this is supposed to go. You're the scout. I'm the infantry. You get eyes on them. I stack the body. I tried waiting, but you took too long. Yeah, I'm on foot. Should have got your own tank. Sorry, a fighting vehicle. Now, while everybody says that Cav Scouts are annoying, everyone is also secretly, deep down, happy that they are on their side. In conclusion, nobody likes hearing them yell, if you're not Cav, you're not shit. If you're an American, it's annoying. But if you're not an American, the bushes are about to start moving, and a 19-year-old drinking Beck's and rip it out of a hat's about to show you that a fighting vehicle is still heavy enough to make you a crunchy. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my content and would like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that right here. The link to my YouTube channel is also there. So until next time, thank you for your service. Quack bang out.
We know what the fuck a crunchy is. And yes, that motherfucker that we just saw in that picture could definitely make you a crunchy. Wait a minute, bruh. Bruh, did the military start gang culture? Because how are we all together, but there's gangs in the military competing against each other? And they got uniforms, y'all. The badges are like, what set you claim? Huh? My boys got on the hats and the spurs. You can't fucking wear this because you ain't one of us. But let's go catch these bodies together though. Like, is that what's happening? I don't know. But in a good way. I'm fucking with it. Okay, now I know what a Cav Scout is. It's like he just introduced me to a whole nother pack of goons. These boys sound like, first off, they riding ahead of the pack. Like, come on, let's fucking go. We're gonna go tear this shit up. Fuck these. They taking too long. Let's go. And they going in on their tanks, aka horses. with they hats and spurs and going slap crazy. And then when everybody else show up, they like, bro, y'all took too long, bro. Y'all was supposed to come back and tell us what was going on. Yeah, we was. But what had happened was one of them saw us and then they shot at us. And then that's kind of like what we here for. We kind of here to fire back. So that's what we did and kind of handled this shit before y'all got here. Cav Scouts sound like they got their own little thing going. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.